Here comes the money. You're now listening to the Gambling with Gold podcast with Jason Gold. Presented by Champions Round.
Let's get to the player props that we are in on for Kansas City versus Cincinnati. This is the second game on Sunday. Steph, why don't you kick us off? What are you thinking?
Let's see. Okay. Kansas City. What did I have this game? Yes. This I love. Noah Gray. Noah Gray. Throwing a name out there. -110 over 12.5 receiving yards. He's hit this 9 of the last 11. Bengals give up the 8th most catches and 7th most yards to opposing tight ends. So I love this. He's sneakily involved just enough to go over this number and a little bit more every game. This number has moved. I actually got it at 10.5. It's now up to 12.5. I like Burrow to go over his 15.5 rush yards. He's actually been rushing a little bit more, using those legs. I would take this up a little bit more too. I think I've seen it in most books now, probably at 17.5. I like him to throw an interception, plus 105. You're going to hear that every quarterback this weekend at plus money. But I mean, Burrow, it's crazy. Like last season, he had 40 rush attempts. This season, he was at like 74, 75. He's just using his legs more. He's had 2 rushing TDs last season, 5 this most recent season, and 1 already in the playoffs. So, I mean, if he got in the end zone, I wouldn't be surprised either. What are you thinking for this game?
All right. My number one on the board was also Joe Burrow over rushing yards, but I had the number at 17.5. So if you can get that 15.5, that's super smash spot. But yeah, I like his over rushing yards. Like you said, he's been using his legs a lot more, scrambling a lot more. I think he's found it to be very effective. And I think this Chiefs pass rush is going to be able to get home on the Bengals, which means he's going to have to escape the pocket. We've seen his pocket mobility is right up there with some of the best in the league. I think he's going to find some open lanes to run. So definitely love that one. And then something I did last week that I'm going to double down on this week, which is fading Joe Mixon in the passing game and supporting Samaje Perine in the passing game. So we're going to take kind of correlated, but Mixon under 3.5 receptions, and we're going to take Samaje Perine over 14.5 receiving yards. Love both of those. Yeah. The last two that I'm looking at here, we're going to go, I'll save the one that you're going to love last, but Hayden Hurst over 3.5 receptions. We've seen him get involved a lot. And I think that obviously they're going to do everything they can to stop Jamar Chase and T. Higgins in this game. Hayden Hurst has really become a safety valve for Joe Burrow in these games. And I think it continues here. Last one I have on the board for Chiefs Bengals is going to be Kadarius Toney under 34.5 receiving yards.
Really? All right.
I don't think he gets involved at all.
I like it. Good. I'm trying to find this touchdown. I did do an anytime touchdown parlay for this game. I had Jamar Chase, Travis Kelce, and Hayden Hurst all get in the end zone for plus 1760. Not bad there. I like all those a lot. That was one that I was going to say, actually. So I'm glad that you said it.
There's one game prop that I am forced to play in this game. I love to do these when it comes to playoff time. Under 1.5 yards, shortest touchdown. I don't know why. I feel it in this game. It's like, it's your interception prop. You do the interception props. I do the shortest touchdown.
Yeah,
I don't know why I love it.
It's a thing. I think my new thing is going to be overtimes too. So I also bet the overtime for both of these games. The Bengals game is plus 1320, and then the Eagles game is plus 1380. Those odds are significantly different in books, so make sure you shop. Like they're also like 11-1 in one book, and you were getting way better odds in another. So that's one to definitely shop. Did you see some of these novelty ones where it's like first to score jersey number over under 19.5?
We're starting to get into the Super Bowl ones. All right,
let's
play
love
that one.
it.
Do you
I'm
like any of those?
we're here.
Well, so with the Bengals and Chiefs, so you have Kelce, who's 87, and Jabbar, who's 1. So the most likely. So what did they say the number? It's got to be like 27.5 to put it on Mixon, right?
It's like the uniform number 19.5. I know that if the number's over, it's plus 100. I like that. It could be
so we get
tight end, you're done. Like
okay, so we get Hayden Hurst, we get T. Higgins, we get Travis Kelce, we get Noah Gray, we got Mixon, we got P. Ryan. Interesting.
Yeah. You think the odds would be better though, a little bit.
We get CEH. If he even plays.
Yeah.
We lose both quarterbacks. We lose Jamar Chase, obviously. We lose
Yeah.
Pacheco. I don't know. I like it as a spicy bet.
It's fun, yeah. If you want to get fun and like gear up for the Super Bowl, because those are the type of bets that I love to place then.
Oh my God. All right. So I guess we'll close the show with this. So next week we'll do something for the Pro Bowl. We'll see what happens there. But obviously the week heading into the Super Bowl, we'll probably have 4 of these shows and we'll break it down. We're gonna do parlays, we're gonna do player props, we're gonna do game props. I can guarantee you that I have some sort of stupid bet on the national anthem. Can't wait to get into that. So make sure to check back to our YouTube page for all of that. And obviously, we're going to do spicy takes too heading into the Super Bowl. I can't wait.